Virgo, if you've been waiting for confirmation that all your hard work is finally leading somewhere meaningful, this message is for you. Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to your August monthly tarot reading. If you're new to the channel, welcome to Universal Wisdom Tarot. And if you're returning, thank you so much for your continued support. If you haven't already, take a quick second to click that subscribe button. It's free and it's a really great way to support the channel. This month is about closing an important chapter, stepping into a new level of wisdom, and realizing just how much you've grown through the challenges you've faced. Stick around. Let's see what the cards reveal. Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the month of August. Yeah, wow. All right. So just a reminder that this is not a personal one-to-one reading. That means that it is a reading for the collective, and it is a general intuitive reading, okay? And so that means some things will resonate, maybe they won't, okay? So just take what does. I have already asked for blessings for the reading, and we're just going to take out the cards and see what they want to tell us. All right, Virgo. Okay, interesting. Your main messages: King of Pentacles, Justice, Five of Cups, Ace of Cups. And in the clarifiers, you have the Five of Cups. It's clarifying the Five of Cups. Interesting there. Hermit and Temperance from Major Arcana, along with the Justice card, but also your theme of the month is a Major Arcana. It's the universe. Now, it is the universe here, but it is also known as the World card. So it's like this whole world, this whole universe is staring you in the face. It's like it's staring you and you're going, the universe is huge. The possibilities are endless. What is it that I want to do? Where am I going? What do I want to achieve? Because the universe, the world card, is a powerful card of achievement. It's a powerful card of completion. But because the universe is so big, there's more to explore. There's more to expand into. So although you may have achieved this one little world, where are all the other worlds? So many other worlds for you to explore. So much to explore for you. Okay? And as you're exploring this stuff, or thinking about exploring what's out there for you in all areas of your life, you may be stepping into a brand new something, a brand new chapter. Okay, definitely see an ace at the end of the month. So there's definitely a new something, a new chapter, a new beginning, a new start of something there for you. Okay, something has taken a while to build, and I feel like something has finally reached, you've finally reached a milestone, perhaps. For many of you, this month just feels like when you finally begin to see the big picture or see the world, the universe, and it's how big it is, and that you can't even see the end of it, right? That when you see that bigger picture, kind of starts to dawn on you why you've had certain challenges and why they've happened and the way that they've happened or the way that things have transpired in your life. Okay, so I feel like there's a sense of maybe you're doing like a little bit of graduating from one phase of your life into another. All right, so you feel like you're changing in a way. Now, for some of you, that's like you're graduating literally high school and you're going to maybe be going to another level of education like university. For some of you, it's you're changing your life because you've had a huge career and maybe now you're retiring or you have been retired. For many people, unfortunately, they are being retired not because they wish to, but because this is sort of the way of the world. When we get older, they, move older people out and put the younger people in your place, in your job. Okay. So I feel like for somebody, this new chapter, this new whatever that you have coming your way means that the door to the past either closes, or maybe you are closing a door to the past intentionally. Okay, for some of you, but it's like you're ready to move into that next phase. Okay, the world card, it appears for us when the cycle is closing, but it closes successfully. Okay, so that means you can move forward, and it allows you to move forward with greater wisdom and greater confidence. Okay, the month begins with the King of Pentacles, clarified by the Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. There is a strong focus for you on your security, on your stability, and protecting what you've worked hard to build. Okay, so maybe you've built a career, maybe you've built up your bank account, maybe you've built up your home environment. Okay, and because now that is closing, whatever is closing for you, you are thinking very strongly about what you need to hold on to. Okay, so that could be, all right, now my career has come to an end. What am I going to do next? How if I'm going to retire? How am I going to save my money? How am I going to make better use of my money? What am I going to do differently? How do I continue to live and grow personally, but without now not having this career as my identity anymore? Okay. Now, for some of you, this is about you stepping into a new position and a new position of authority, or it is, looking at your finances and how to build that money pot more. For some of you, it's about your long-term plans about what's the next position I'm going to step into. Okay, maybe you're ready to step into a more senior role. Okay, let's not forget that you have the King of Pentacles twice. Okay, so there's a strong message there of the King of Pentacles. Okay, the Four, though, says you're holding on tightly to something. Okay, now for some of you, you could be feeling defensive about the closing of the door, especially if you didn't close it yourself. If somebody closed this door on your behalf, you may be feeling a little bit defensive about that, feeling a little sore over that, feeling a little, I don't want to say angry, but you're just you're questioning what happened there, and I feel like you are getting a little, defensive about, your resources, your time, your personal boundaries, how you feel about this door closing. Okay, you're definitely going to be a bit more cautious with your money for some of you. Or for others of you, it's where you're not willing to take a risk. Okay, maybe you're reluctant to take unnecessary risks. Okay, but others of you, I feel it's like you need to defend your position against some outside opinions or competition. So it could be that somebody's coming to you and saying, okay, well, guess what? Now you're retired. So now no more of doing that because we need to save our money. And you're like, but no, I love doing that. And I, want to continue to do that. So it's like you deciding how you will continue to live your life the way you want to live it, but maybe not spending so much. Okay. But defending the things that you truly love, and you're defending your position and standing your ground and saying, no, you know what? That's something I'm not willing to let go. I'm willing to let go of all the other stuff that is no longer necessary in my life, but not this. Okay, so you are looking at that big universe and saying, okay, what's my next step? Where am I going next? Okay, for some of you, it is you wanting to move that to that next level of your career. Maybe for some of you, it's you're wanting to say, hey, I have all this knowledge. Maybe I should start my own business and share it. Okay, but how do I do that in the environment of protecting the funds that I have today and the energy I have today without compromising on what you believe in? Second week, you have justice clarified by the Hermit and the Eight of Swords. Now, for some of you, this is a week of justice being literally the weighing of the scales. Okay, for some of you, you are thinking about what will bring you balance. You're doing some reflection with that Hermit. Okay, so justice says decisions need to be made, or they will be made. Okay, accountability needs to be taken into consideration here. The truth will come out here. Okay, for some of you, it is that a potential contract might come your way for this new King of Pentacles leveling up role. Okay, so I feel like this is more of a week where something requires either a final judgment, a signing of a paper, a practical decision, maybe just making a decision in a relationship matter. Okay, but I feel it is more, paperwork as opposed to that. But I feel it's like simply, it could be, as simple as just a realization of what is truly right for you as you move forward into that big universe. All right. You gain the wisdom with the Hermit. That's the beautiful thing of the Hermit. You follow your own path. You have been up in these mountains. Now you're ready to come down from the mountain and take the next step. Okay, so you are gaining the wisdom, and your Eight of Swords here shows how your own thoughts are the only things that may limit you in any way, shape, or form. Remember, the universe is big. You can go anywhere. You can do anything. You can move forward in any way you want because you have successfully closed out a phase of your life. Now you can move onward. And so now the only thing that limits you is your own thoughts. So you could discover that, yes, you might feel like there's obstacles, but the biggest obstacle isn't the external situation at all. It might just be it's, your own limitations in that you believe that you can't do this, or that you have a fear, or you assume something that has kept you stuck or keeps you stuck. Okay, third week we get into the Five of Cups, clarified by the Five of Cups, as I said before, but you also have the King of Pentacles. Okay, now the Five of Cups, when it's twice, it's like a doubling down of the message. It's an amplification of that energy. And that energy is an energy of disappointment, okay, or an energy of regret, or an energy of focusing on what didn't really go to plan. Okay, so maybe it didn't go to plan. Maybe you thought you were going to stay in that job forever and you were retired, or you got retired or got let go or what have you. Okay, that wasn't your plan. And yet you have regret over it, or you have disappointment over it. Okay, but you're not seeing that there are opportunities. There's a bridge there to the future. There are things that can still be done. There is a path ahead for you. You just need to walk through that arch, right? You see the cups. You see the cups that perhaps are the cups of disappointment or regret, but you have to realize that that's just sort of one perspective, the disappointment. The other perspective is, well, this frees me up to go explore a different planet, to go explore a different star, to go explore more of the universe. Okay? The world is your oyster, my friends. You can act in any way that you wish to make this thing go according to what you want it to. Yes, the past maybe didn't go according to plan. Okay? Maybe the past brought up some stuff reminding you that, something you wish for didn't turn out the way you wished for it. Okay? But you have the King of Pentacles. That's why I say it's not all doom and gloom. Okay? And it's the second King of Pentacles. So it's a reminder that despite the setbacks you've had, your foundation remains stable and solid. Your foundation can be built upon with this King of Pentacles. You have more to grow and gain. Okay? You are far stronger and more secure than you know. Okay? And more than your emotions lead you to believe in that week or at that present time. Okay? Now, we get into the last week of the month. You have this beautiful Ace of Cups. It is clarified by Temperance, but it's also clarified by the Three of Wands. So your month still is a gorgeous ending. And the Ace of Cups says there's renewal. There's healing. There's fresh opportunity here. But also it tells me you have an open heart about moving forward, about seeing where you can take things, about looking at what new projects you can start, what new life you can start, what new phase of your life you can start, what new chapter is there for you to explore. All right. And it's, a period of saying, things are flowing again. Things can flow. The water is flowing with that Temperance card. You're just trying to find your balance. 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the earth. Mixing the fluid between the cups here. Finding the right balance, the right mixture. The sun is there in that card. I want you to notice. The sun is there. Means there is another day of wonders coming your way. Okay, so I feel like this is definitely a time where, something new is popping up for you. Now, it could be a new relationship. It could be a new creative inspiration for some of you. It could be spiritual growth for others of you. I just feel strongly, maybe even a reconciliation of sorts. Okay, there's definitely something flowing here, a new something flowing your way. Okay, and maybe it's a renewed sense of peace within yourself that you're like, okay, I can get over that hurt. I can get over that, whatever, that ending, that closure of what, and be open to what's coming my way. You're definitely going to be open to what's coming your way here because you have the Three of Wands, okay? And it's pointing toward expansion. It says the future has possibilities, okay? So I feel like You're trying to find your center with that temperance and willing to allow things to fold naturally and to unfold naturally and to to come together naturally. But by the end of the month, your focus has shifted away from the past and you are looking at the future. What's coming next? Okay, Virgo, let me get you an oracle message from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle deck. What additional message would you like to give to dear Virgo for the month of August? You have the card of wisdom. That's nice. Give me a second. I'll get the book and I'll read to you. Let's see. Wisdom. Where are you? Wisdom, wisdom, wisdom. Oops. By drawing this card, you are invited to contemplate the far-ranging consequences of important decisions. Athena calls you to reflect upon valuable insights gained from your life experiences and to decipher truth from half-truth. Wisdom is earned through the human experience of trial and error, and by trusting your inner voice over the voice of others. The willingness to learn from experience and be objective about the mistakes of the past reveals the mighty value of wisdom. A clever mind can be an asset or enemy, but is by no means a measure of wisdom or spiritual intelligence. There is a world of difference between the two. In the words of Sandra Carey, never mistake knowledge for wisdom. One helps you make a living, the other helps you make a life. That is a very, very interesting message for you, and definitely words of wisdom. Absolutely. Okay. Nice ending to your reading there, Virgo. I hope something resonates, and don't forget to like and also click the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you again soon. Until then, please know I am, as always, wishing you divine light and love.